Good morning, ladies. So this is part three. Part three. That's just a note for me. So when I go to upload it, I know which video to upload. So I'm kind of trying to film ahead. So yeah. So on this piece that goes in here, I did cover it with some music paper, but I want to put just some regular coffee stain paper on the back of it, or wait a second. Maybe some of this brown paper bag paper on here. For journaling room. I got my signatures already. I'll show you guys that in a minute. So I'm just going to glue that on there like that with my glue stick. Yeah, I really like these Oohoo glue sticks. I thought I liked the Scotch a lot, but I think I like these better. They stick really well and they stay stuck. So you can still see a little bit of the music around. So there, I like that better. You can write on the back of that. Oh, and I stitched around it too, so. So that will go in there. So I decided I was going to put 4 signatures in because I have a 2.5-inch spine. So when I do my signatures, I try to measure evenly. Like for this example, I want 4 signatures. I have my lines already. I don't know if you can see them. But I use this ruler here. I like it because I can see through it. And so what I do is I take, you can use the edge of your ruler all the way over to 2.5. And I try to evenly space my 4 signatures out on this spine. So all I did is I went in a half an inch, and then half an inch increments in between that. So that's how I figured out where I'm going to put my signatures in. I haven't done the holes yet because the way I do it is I take my signature and like my first one or whichever, and I eyeball where I want my holes. And then I'll take a page or, a page from this one, take my second signature, put that page inside so all the holes will be lined up. After I poke the holes, I'll line it up to the line that I have here. I'll try to evenly line it up, and then I'll draw where my middle hole is, where my top hole is, where my bottom hole is. So I will show you guys that, but I just wanted to kind of explain how I do my signatures and how I kind of like to space them out evenly on the spine. Yeah, okay, so I used some really cute book pages. This was out of a Crazy Quilt magazine, or it was actually a book, but I just loved the images in it and thought it went well. And I also used coffee stained watercolor. I used animal out of an animal book, sticker book type thing that I have. And then there's that, I can't remember which one this was, but I thought it was cute, so I threw it in there. So I have, I think, 7 pages in each signature, which makes 14 when it's folded. So my total is about, I think, I want to say around 56 pages. I could be wrong because I'm not good at the greatest at math. So, okay. So, yeah. What do I want to do next? See, this cover, I don't think I'm quite done with it, but I need a break from it. I need to come in with new eyes. So I think what we'll do, I have a little bit of time. I'll get about a half hour before I have to be to work. So let's poke the holes in the signatures. I'm just grabbing my, tripped myself. And I have some clips that I like to use. So this first signature, all the following signatures will go by this pattern. So I just want to make sure that I get it all lined up nicely. Make sure that the pages are in straight and right side up and where I want them to be. So I like that. I want this kind of in the middle. All right. So I am going to put a little clamp on the side here. I think that's all I need is that one. And I'm going to start right in the middle. I like to keep my signature folded when I poke the hole through. I just feel like that I get it to go directly through that fold and not come out here. You know, for example, I don't want it to come out here. I want it to go right on that fold. So I try to keep my paper folded as I do the holes for the signatures, to sew the signatures in. Goodness. So I'm just doing the top now. How far in did I go in here? Okay. So right about here. Okay. So this will be my template for all the rest. And that's thin enough. I think I can just get away with using the that signature, the whole thing, instead of just using one page as a template. Okay. Clip this page together. Take this and line this right up with this other signature. And I'm just going to go by the holes that I already have. So there's one. And I'm holding this together with my hand really well. Like that. So there's our second one with the holes in it. Then we'll just keep going. All right, poking the holes. There we go. We got one more left. Clamp that together. Take my signature and put that right in there like that. Okay, so we got all our holes poked. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is put these back in order. So they're all in order the way I want them. Like that. I'm going to take my first signature and I'm going to do like I said. I'm going to line that up in my journal. Make sure that it's, I cut these papers so they're kind of flush with the top and the bottom, and when it's closed they're going to be very close to the edge because I didn't want to lose a lot of space. So I'm just trying to center that between the top and the bottom the best I can. Then I'm going to take my pencil, and where those holes are is where I'm going to make my marks. Where's that other one? I can't see it. I gotta get my head down here. Right there. And now you can do this individual for each signature, or what I like to do is just take my ruler and go straight across. Try to get it as straight as I can. I try to line these lines up with the lines here. So I have one on right there. Just making sure that it's straight, and I'm just going to draw those lines on here like that. Okay. And then we do the same thing for the middle. Making sure my lines are nice and straight. I'm going to move the ruler up a little bit. Okay. And then the bottom, just right here. Making sure it's all nice and straight. And there. And now all I have to do is poke those holes. Watch your finger, that you don't poke your finger. Whoops. I just have to pull this a little closer to me. Okay, there's our top holes. Why is that going in so hard? I don't know. Okay. I'm just trying to be careful that I don't push it in all the way up here, so I don't want a huge hole. I just want a, small size hole. Come on. Okay. Then we'll do the bottom. Like that. And And that's what it looks like on that side. Okay, so we get our signatures in. I'm not going to worry about the lines I drew there because I'm pretty sure that those will be covered by the signature after I get them sewn in. So I usually start from the back and work my way to the front. I use the wax linen thread. I just feel like this stuff is unbreakable. I mean, I know it's not, but it's very strong and sturdy, and that's what I like about it. And that's why I like to use this instead of embroidery thread. I just feel like, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I just feel like this would work better and stay longer. But that's my opinion. Okay, so we're going to start on the back. This is the last signature. And we're going to start in the middle. We go through this middle from the inside. And then we poke it in this hole right here. And then pull it through. And then you can go either to the top or the bottom on this side. Doesn't matter. I usually like to go up through the top. Don't know why, but... And then I go in through that top hole. I gotta get my papers lined up. Hold on. There we go. So it's coming through the top. I'm not going to do all the signatures with you guys, but I just wanted to show. I had a lady ask me at the craft fair, or well, she said she has a hard time sewing the signatures in, so I'm trying to go more in depth to kind of show how I do mine. So if she ends up watching, she can, you know, take little bits of information from me and find her own way to do it, or maybe find a better way. So I just hope it's helpful. Okay, so I'm going back through that middle, back through this middle, and I'm trying to make sure that this is, you know, snug. You want to make sure it's snug. And then put it through this hole here. And sometimes that the paper moves a little bit and it doesn't want to come right up through the middle. You just got to wiggle it around a little bit. You want to make sure that you have a thread on this side and a thread on this side and one going down the middle. And you want to pull, what's the word, taut? Taut? Yeah. Or tight. You want to make sure that that signature is not going to move around in your book. So I am going to just cut that extra off. Put my needle up here so hopefully I don't lose it. Alright, so I'm just going to make sure that that's tight. I don't want to pull too hard because I don't want to rip my pages or rip anything. So after I make sure that's tight, I usually knot this. I like to knot it 3 times. Don't ask me why, but I just feel better doing that. So 3 times. You can put stuff on the ends of your strings. You can tie it in a bow. You can cut them down short. I like to tie mine in a bow. So there's our first signature. It's not moving around. It's in there nice and tight. It looks to be straight so far. So that's how, and then these are nice and tight on the outside. So that is how I do mine anyway. So I think that's all I'm going to do with you guys because I'm up to 20 minutes already. So yeah. All right. I'm going to let you guys go there. And I hope to see you in the next video. Okay. Bye.